Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for July 2023. Sag, not a bad month, but there's some interesting things happening at the end of the month. So let's start at the beginning. Anyone trying to get pregnant, the very start of July, excellent time for you, excellent. I'm starting out so strong in July. You know what you want, you know the direction you're going, you are coming out of the dark and into the light, you're riding off into the sunset, conquering the world, and you are a bloody magician. So I always say to people when a magician turns up in your spread, this is your time to turn brass into gold. So what are your ideas? What do you want to do moving forward? It's time to implement some sort of plan. Now, I see what's going on here because with my magician card, I've got my Two of Rods. So you've got some ideas, you've got some plans, you kind of know what you want to do, and yet you're still sitting still. You're at a crossroads. What am I going to do? Sometimes magicians can trip themselves up because they're really good at overthinking. So this could be a time when you're overthinking and overanalyzing everything because you want to be sure of the choice that you're going to make. And while you're overthinking and making sure, the time may pass when you should have made that decision. So I want you to speed it up a bit, Sag. We're sitting there. We've got everything at our disposal. Everything's at our fingertips that we need to be successful. And yet we're just sitting there, not doing anything. Also, I want you to be careful about people around you that may knock your good ideas or say, that's ridiculous. What would you want to do that for? I'm not really sure why you'd want to change things when things seem to be going really well for you. Don't care what they think. Really, honestly, you have to trust your instincts, trust your gut, and do what you want. It's really important that we sort of block out all that white noise from other people and just do what we want to do. Charge ahead, Sag. It's a very big month for new beginnings for you. And I really want that to sink in. When I get down to this last part of July, I've got the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Wow, plans. The aces, new beginnings. These are all about communication and planning, moving ahead. What do you want to do moving ahead, Sag? So make a plan and stick to it, basically. You know, magicians can often have multiple plans on the go up in your mind. So what about if you wrote it down and the steps to get to where you need to get to, and it might help you cross some things off. I feel like you've got lots of ideas but no plans. Does that make sense? Lots of things going up in your head but nothing concrete. When I get to the end of the month here, this is where I've got interesting cards around money, movement, and relationship breakdown. You are really charging ahead nicely during July. I've got, if your plans are about housing and movement, there's a lot of money being spent here, a lot. And maybe you're at a crossroads and you're worrying a lot about the amount of money that you're spending. I can't see that it's a bad thing because of all the cards in here. This is more your thoughts about it. Yeah, it's a bloody shit ton of money, whatever you're spending money on down here, whether it be a big holiday, a big trip, or a house, or an extension, or something like that, a car. I don't really care because you're overthinking and over-analysing every move that you make. And I just want you to pull back a bit and think more of the overall picture rather than the little tiny details. Even though I'm saying make a plan with details, but then see the bigger picture as well at the end of that. Now I'm getting to the end of the month and I do have some sort of relationship in turmoil at the end of the month. This could be romantic, friends, family, a work situation, anything like that, but things are a bit rough. It's going to cause you a little bit of stress. I think you'll be getting some headaches too by the end of the month. That's probably because you're overthinking everything, and then this relationship comes in here as well, and then you're thinking about that too, and then your head's whirring around, and then you're going to start getting some headaches and some stress things going on. Even though there's a couple of points here where it does look a little bit down for you and you don't know what to do, I'm still finishing your spread on the 10 of Cups, and this is actually a really good card. It's a happy card. It's a great card. You are going to be okay. You're going to be absolutely fine. There's so many nice cards in here. Don't listen to other people and what they're saying. You are able to turn brass into gold this month, so push ahead with your dreams. If you can't decide what to do, write a list and go with what resonates with you the most. It's really important to do that. And then when it comes to housing or putting money into housing, yes, it's a lot of money. Yes, it's huge. And yes, you're going to worry about it. But anyway, don't worry about it. Just do it anyway, because I'm ending up with my 10 of Cups, which is the happy, happy, happy card. So, Sag, it's all about probably trusting yourself this month and believing in yourself. Have a lot of confidence in what you're doing moving forward, and you'll be just fine. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.